Alrighty, welcome to Trans Talk with Kai, where I interview other trans people about their experiences and their pros and cons, trials and tribulation to their transition. I hope this will be a good learning experience, and even if you don't learn, I hope you just enjoy. So come catch a vibe, and yeah, let's get it. So, welcome back to another episode of Trans Talk with Kai, featuring
Ash, y'all. It's me.
All right. So, first question of the day is what is a man to you?
That's a puzzling question, even for me, I must say. I must say a man is so many things. He is a provider, he is loyal, he is strength, he is courage. But at the same time, I feel like what's missing when it comes to men are not supposed to be weak. And so if you show any weakness, as in a tear comes out of your eye, unless your kid is dying or some shit like that, that makes you not a man. So I feel like for me, it's like you have a little bit of everything in there. Like you got to have a little bit of it all, because if you don't, like, how are you supposed to really survive? So for me, a man is everything that they're supposed to be and everything that they ain't supposed to be at the same time, except for like if you're talking about cheating and all that kind of stuff. I ain't nobody talking about that. But like
A
a
balance of
man
dark
is
and
a
light.
dude who holds himself accountable for all his actions, even when he's weak, as they say. So that's what it is to me.
Okay, okay. All right. Um, okay. Well, never mind. I forgot this isn't a conversation just between us. So, have you thought about? Because I know the answer. Have you thought about your future family and like the structure of that family?
Yes. So I definitely have big hopes, high hopes of big ass family dreams and shit. Like, sorry. Yeah, I want like my minimum is like 4, but I would like to have like as many as 8. Hell,
Oreo.
we can go we can go as far as to say maybe 12. I ain't gonna lie to you. As long as I can afford them, I'm willing to take them in. So yeah, like a wife. I plan to have a wife and all of that good stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will do it by myself. I will have an ass of kids by myself, but I would like
But
my
that
kids
seems
to have
like
a wife. I would like a
yeah.
wife, mother.
If you like a single parent to a village, I don't feel like you could really give any of them kids the like quality of love and shit. You know what I mean? That they would
I
have if
get
you
what you're
had somebody
saying.
to help balance that stress. Like if you had to, you had to, but because you gotta think about it, you can't possibly provide for them by yourself
I mean, I
and give
have
them the
to.
time, the love,
Okay,
and
I feel you, bro. I'm not gonna do that. But I mean, like, I would have like 2 or 3 by myself, though. If I had to do it by
see,
myself,
yeah, that's what I'm
cool.
saying. Like, but you know, the way we want kids in numbers, we will probably have to cut back if
Need a
it's
village. I know. Yeah, you're
yeah.
right.
Because otherwise, I feel like you might have like one or two good ones out the bunch. The rest of them is just gonna
Gotta
be
keep
like,
your eye on, and you always get a
yeah.
call from school. Okay.
All right,
Held up
now.
by tape, y'all. So forgive the banner. It failed.
Okay, I was about to say,
Ain't no
you,
ghost.
you, you got a special guest, my guy.
Not today. Not today. Unless you want to talk to the hand. I'm just talking.
Okay, Oreo, can you chill, bro? Okay, so do you um do you want any biological kids?
So I'm still on the fence about that. Let me not lie to y'all. I'm still on the fence about that. Like, part of me says yes, part of me says no. Um, like, because of so much pressure from so many different communities, not just our own trans community, but society, which will look at a man being pregnant and saying, "Oh, that is just terrible." So I mean, I don't know. Like, and I have my own personal reasons for being on the fence. Like, my paternal contributor is not exactly that great of a specimen, and part of me wants to stop my bloodline with me. So, I mean, but then at the same time, I'm like, I want a mini me. So, I'm on the fence.
Okay. Um, so as far as your HRT, what are your highs and lows?
Mm. So at first, it was something to really catch. Like, I shouldn't say catch because it sounds like I got a disease or something. But like, it was hard to tell at first because I would have immense highs and then immense. And when I say, and when my lows was so much worse than the highs, like lows brought me like depression. I'm ready to kill myself kind of shit until it finally evened out. Mine evened out maybe about a year in or so, maybe a little bit less. But at first it was terrible. Like now I can kind of see when I know I need my shot. Like I can skip a week and be like, I'm good. And sometimes I can't. It all depends on how I done function through the last week or two. So right now it's even. So I can't say I have too many issues with being highs and lows right now. I'm pretty neutral, normal, I would say.
Nice. Lucky you. Okay, and what form of HRT do you use?
I use testosterone cyphiphenate or whatever the hell that word is. I do injections, so I stick them into my thigh and whatnot. I would like to stick it in my butt, but the last time that tried to happen, you know, the person that was doing it, my boo, she felt some type of way. He was like, I'm gonna hit the sciatic nerve. And so anybody had time for that. Also, I ain't gonna lie, we was kind of
Elevated.
was yeah, there's the word. Yeah, that's it. I was about to say intoxicated. That wasn't it. And so
It's
I know that
definitely
never
way
to
when
take
I use
shots when you are elevated in any type of way, whether them be gummies or not. Don't do it while you yeah, nah. Mm-mm. Them nerves get.
it. And, okay, so how often do you get your shot?
So I take a shot every week. Uh, Even at the beginning, I took it every week. I was just at a smaller dosage when I first started. Now I'm at like I've been at the same dosage now for like going on almost a year and like 6 months now. Because my first like 3 months or so was 0.25, and now I take 0.5 every week. I hardly miss it, but sometimes life happens and you're like, oh snap, I missed shot day, even though it's in my phone every week to tell me at 6:45 in the morning, take your shot.
Hmm. Me and my auntie be remembering, but yet somehow we both forget to do it.
Right. That happens though. I used to try to do it every morning before my baby went to work. That way that I know I had it. But now I try to do it in the evening. So like yesterday, I had it in the evening yesterday. Literally about 11 o'clock last night too.
So see, yeah, it's almost always in the evening for me because I be up in the morning. I wake up with the worms, and I don't know. Like she get up and just every morning she be running around like a little chicken with her head cut off. Mine's just the only person I know can plan her head 2 weeks in advance and still be 20 minutes late. Like
Damn.
she just, yeah, being on time is just it's not in her nature. Otherwise, I mean, she's reliable. Like once she get there, she there and she in there. But you gotta give her some leeway. She be on CP time.
Yep, that's my baby right there. Yep. I hear that. I can't
She
stand
gon'
it. I'm an on time person.
I can't say nothing because if I'm not early, I'm probably gonna be late. Despite my best efforts, if I'm not early, I'm gonna be late
See,
because I have to
got
leave
raised
early to get there.
saying if you get there early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. Yeah.
And see, that be my thing. Cause like, and I don't know, like I said, it literally will like just work out like that. Like if I pull up, if I'm supposed to be there at 5 and I pull up and I'm in front of the door at 5, a bird is gonna swoop me up and take me around the parking lot, and I'm not gonna walk in until 5:05.
I love that. A bird is just gonna swoop me up and I'm gonna be late because I was flying.
I don't know what happens. I don't know. I don't know. Or like I just be like, oh, let me get a snack first, because I'm always hungry. And
So about
once
you
I
Aquarius, y'all stay hungry.
but when I'm like, okay, I'm always hungry, but when I'm hungry, shit gets wicked. Cause I get emotional behind food. Like once I start to get in my feelings, I'm hungry for real, and just leave me alone. Do not look at me, do not talk to me, do not think about me, do not breathe in my direction. Just don't exist around me until I eat.
Damn, buddy. Yeah,
Me and food have a very toxic relationship, but we working on it.
yeah, y'all should work better on that.
What are you chewing?
Another mustard packet.
No, I don't even. Jamir was over here the weekend, and now he has Oreo think I'm supposed to be in here slapboxing and wrestling with him, and I keep trying to tell him I am not that little ass boy. I'm not finna fight with you, dog. Lay your ass like for real. Like he keep boxing now, and I don't know why. Like how the hell? Why did you teach my dog that? Now he in here acting like he could fight and shit. Sick of it. And he keep finding random ass toys and stuff. Cause I was like, oh my god, these two little boys, they're gonna turn my nerves up. Him and Jamir called me yesterday while I was at work talking about something. How long do we have before it's summertime? I'm like, I don't
Oh,
fucking
he
know. I ain't got
said
no, I
already.
ain't got no
Yeah.
concept today of goddamn time.
He said I gotta go see my big bro. Yo, I'm finna spend the whole summer with my brother.
Yeah,
That's exactly what he
he was
said.
like,
That's
I
what
can
I
come
heard.
back the weekend. Yeah, you can come back on the weekend. And he been calling me all week, talking about when is it gonna be the weekend? When it get here, I don't know, bruh. It's Monday.
Yep, and now he
Just
like
left.
it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
More days.
Trust me, he gonna call me when he get out of school. He gonna call me as soon as he get out of school and be like, "What you doing? What you do? I know you at work, but what you doing at work?"
I love
That's
them.
his favorite
They
line.
ask some of the craziest questions, but they're so heartfelt when they say it though. Like, I know you at
Yeah.
work. What you doing at work though?
Because he used to seeing the oven and hearing all the noise and stuff in the background. So when he called me yesterday and I said I was at work, he was like, "No, you're not." And I was like, "Yes, I am." He was like, "No, you're not, because I don't recognize that number 4 in the back."
Man, he pay attention. Hey, you better than
Yeah,
most.
yeah. That's what I said. My boy is smart. My boy is smart. I was in here having or he thought I, well, I mean, I kind of was having a bad day, but like, I don't know. He just kind of came and sat me down and was like, I thought you needed, some time to yourself. So I was real quiet and I was a real good kid. So that way I would, make your day worse than nothing. Do you want to watch movies and stuff now? And I was like, oh, you're so cute. Yeah. And then you know what happened? He picked the movie, right?
And fell asleep.
No. Got me all the way in the room. And we in there watching this damn movie. This is why I make him pick movies I'm actually gonna sit down and watch. Because 2 minutes into the movie, this nigga gets up, go in him and Oreo room, and start making TikToks with Oreo. Then gonna come back towards the end of the movie and talk about I asked you to watch this movie and I ain't even watched none of it. I said I'm glad you know. Like he's a damn mess. That little boy is he funny though. He funny though. He wanted to we made some reaction videos
Mm-hmm.
of me showing him different styles of dance. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to chop the hell out of these. I can't post this.
It couldn't have been that bad, bro. It couldn't have been that bad.
Oh, it's not, but that's my brother. And he ain't got no filter. He ain't got no filter. He ain't got a lick of filter. He
Raw
it
is
was it
always
was,
best.
it was a dude on there, and I can't remember what he did, but he was like, why are you acting like that? And I was like, he's probably gay. And he was like, oh, what that mean? He knows, by the way. And I was like, I don't know. He said, oh, well, JoJo know. JoJo told Daddy it mean when two boys like each other. I was like, boy, shut the fuck up. Because mind you, JoJo is 5.
Oh my goodness. Okay then.
Yeah, he's fucking funny. He's funny. I said, look, I be wanting to ask him, what the hell was you and your friends talking about that day you FaceTime me to prove to your friends that I was your brother? Like, I really want to know the conversation that led up to the call that I answered to where he said, ain't you my big brother? And I said, yeah. And it was like, oh, that is a boy.
Yeah, I even want to know what that conversation was about myself now, because that's
And I can only imagine because he tells me shit. And like, if it's any memory he has of me before the last 2 years, he refers to it as when you used to be a girl. It'd be like, you remember we lived in that
I'm
greenhouse and
sure it
you
was
used to be a
confused.
girl?
They was like, I'm not sure what you mean. Like, okay,
That's what
gotta
I'm
see
saying.
it.
Because like,
Let us
I was like,
see.
what did you tell them? Like, I have a brother that used to be my sister. Like, what the I guess my other brother, he don't care what come out his mouth. And most of the time he don't mean no harm. Although sometimes
Right.
he got a little asshole in him and he do not care. So I was like that. But he funny as hell though. Cause like what the fuck? And I was like, what?
Mm-mm.
It was like, yeah, I remember when we was in that greenhouse, he used to be a girl and such and such. He's funny.
I wonder if my niece or my nephew will ever do that. I don't know. Interesting. I look forward to the future now.
Yeah, I can just imagine. You know how most people go, "This my gay cousin." I feel like the majority of my family now be like, "This Jamaica," and he used to be a she, and like
Nah,
just
see, I already
fuck
know
it
how
up.
my family do it. My family be like this. Well, excuse me. Let me go by each one of these people. Okay. So one of my sisters would be like, just be like, this my brother. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay.
That's Nene.
Now, the other sister will be like, this my sister. I mean, this my brother. And every time that's how she introduced me. Okay. And then we got other people who would be like, yeah, he's trans. I don't need y'all telling everybody that. Like, I can tell them if I want to tell them that. I need them people to perceive me the way I want them to perceive me. Don't give them an idea of what to perceive me as.
Bro, yesterday, oh, the most awkward moment of my fucking life.
What happened,
Not
bro?
really, because I had something worse happen about general, but like it's been like a year, so it just kind of fucked me up a little bit, which is why I said I need to get another shirt or something, because like it's not working. Well, there's nothing wrong with you. Shut the fuck up, please.